Hello, people of the internet.
Welcome to the show.
He's PMJ. This is the P&J Show.
Nice music going on right now.
Yeah. Well, in Waterloo news, nothing really happened this week but disappointment, so yet another normal week in Waterloo.
Pure and utter disappointment, Kohler.
Yep, another week of school goes by. Another Friday football game. We may go out there and give you some live coverage, actually, for the first time. We'll see how it goes. It's a pink-out game. Clearly, we're decked out for it because we love our football team.
Go team.
State championship winning soccer team did not compare anything last year to the 4-5 Waterloo football.
I think it was 2-7.
Well, as you all know, if you follow us on Twitter, and we'll go ahead and post that down below real quick, but if you go on our Twitter page, there's a lot of good deals on there, giveaways, and we actually had our first giveaway for hitting 100 followers last week. All you had to do was retweet and follow. Mm-hmm. And we actually got so many people that retweeted and followed, we decided that instead of giving away one shirt, we're going to give away two. So, we already had this all. We did a random number generator. Everything was completely random. And our two winners are Ryan Seitz and Philip Most.
You serious?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh! Let's go, baby!
Oh,
free merchandise.
Should I work to school on Monday?
Why not?
Gosh. Wow.
And
wow.
that, ladies and gentlemen...
Was that random?
Yes.
Was that? Wow.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get finessed out of retweets.
Yep, you have been finessed.
Yeah, you finesse. Yeah, you got it checked yet. He got finesse.
Oh, for real?
Just kidding. We wouldn't do that.
We're not as lucrative as we would have hoped to do this weekly, but it is a nice
also,
little thing for the followers.
If you're watching, go ahead and go on Twitter and give us the follow. We might just maybe would give away something if we hit 200 followers. But actually, the two people that have won are Vivian Ward and Taylor Augustine. So, round of applause. We'll be getting you guys your shirts, totally free of charge. Thank you very much for retweeting and following.
And if we don't have your size, you'll have to pay for it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Just kidding. We have every size. All right. So we're going to kick it off to Griffin Linhart with politics and sports analysis.
Thank you, P&J, and thanks for having me back on the show. For those of you who are fans of the show, you obviously know that I wasn't on the show last week, and they said I was with CNN, but they lied to you. I was actually serving a 1-week suspension for my negative comments towards the NWSL. And most of you probably don't know what the NWSL is. I didn't either until I got an email about them. It's actually the National Women's Soccer League, and they weren't too fond of my comments, so we'll try to keep our comments about women's soccer to a minimum, even though there probably isn't much to talk about. But thanks to Greg Long, you did a real mediocre job when you were on the show, and I hope we didn't lose any fans. All right, in sports. The volleyball team beat Triad this week. Congrats to the volleyball team. Our very own Ryan Stites loved talking about his golfing affairs. He took an L this week. He was at the sectional meet, and he does not get to go to state. Must have been a lot of pencil wedges, we assume. We're not really sure, but sorry, Ryan. The Waterloo soccer team finished second in the MVC. Congrats to them. Columbia football tonight will test their 29-game conference unbeaten streak against Redbud. Redbud always tough competition. Good luck to the team. For Waterloo football, it's their senior night. I spoke with Dan Rose earlier, and he said he's really going to be sad to see them go. He said they're a great bunch of guys, so good luck to the football team. Favorite time of the year for a lot of soccer fans, it's soccer playoffs. In 1A soccer, Valmeyer, they got a good team this year. They're looking to upset the favorites, Jabot, so good luck to the Valmeyer and good luck to Jabot. In 2A, the two previous state champs, Columbia and Waterloo, are looking to bring back some more hardware this year, so good luck to them too. And we haven't talked about Colin Kaepernick in a while. The national hero himself is scheduled to start this weekend for the 49ers, so good luck to Colin Kaepernick, and you do you with the national anthem. All right, and now we go into politics. All right, so this week in politics. So as most of you know by now, the video and audio has been released about Trump and his assaulting women. So going into the debate this week, it looked like Hillary was the clear-cut favorite, but after we see the polls, it looked like Trump actually came out ahead on top and won the debate, so Hillary kind of screwed up there, but...
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Trump wasn't actually the winner of the debate, in my opinion. The real winner here is Ken Bone.
Yesterday I had 7 Twitter followers, and 2 of them were my grandmother because she forgot her password and had to do it over. And now I have a couple hundred, which just seems bizarre to me. I don't know why people care what I have to say. But
He also has his own t-shirt now, and I really encourage all our fans to buy his t-shirt because it's only $19.99, so it's a good price, and part of the proceeds go to fight homelessness, so we encourage you to buy that. Yeah, and if for those of you who don't know Ken Bone, this is probably the most important takeaway that I'm going to give you. Ken Bone wore a red sweater, and it sold out on Amazon, but here at the P&J show, we do have some leverage, and we managed to get our hands on our very own Ken Bone-like red sweater. So I'm going to sport that for you. Really smart wardrobe choice for Ken Bone. I can see why he wore it. It's real comfortable, real warm. I'm sure he had an underlayer on. It is kind of warm, so he got a little hot. I'm Griffin Leonard. And thanks for watching.
The football season is upon us, and we here in the P&J show have caught the fever.
We have. It's spreading around Waterloo as the Bulldogs near their playoff run. If they win one more game, they are in the playoffs. Is that true?
And they're playing right now as we speak, so we might just come back to you with some live coverage here.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here at the Waterloo High School football game against Mosquito.
Thanks out for Harambe!
Alright, here we get security. It's the fourth quarter. Bulldogs are up 26-14. I'm here with loyal fan Katie Polachuk. Katie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like 110%. The team's doing awesome. The seniors are out here giving 110% because it's senior night. Cheerleaders giving 110%. Phillips giving 110%. I mean, Dawson Holton always gives 110%.
Always 110%. I think we can all agree that Greg Long kind of started the phrase 110%. He's at a football game right now. Do you think he's probably giving 110% at the football game?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think Greg Long is giving about 20%. I don't think it's 110%.
Rock.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
Wrong.
proved over and over again.
Wrong.
He actually had.
We went out there, I gave it 100% all time, yeah, 100%.
I don't think it's 110%. But they are undefeated. He's giving 110% up to tonight. I'll give him that.
Would it be dangerous for the other team if Greg Long were to give 110%?
It's dangerous if he even gives 20%. He's just a talented dude. He gives 110%, no doubt.
All right, thank you for your time, Katie.
Always good.
Alright, so this is Griffin Linhart and Phil Most. We're here with defensive coordinator Clay Mears. Coach, you just came up.
People of the internet.
Coach, you just came off a big win. How would you rate your team's performance?
The team played well, got some scores when we needed them. Defense came up strong.
Do you think that your team was going 110% up?
I would say 110,
111%? Is that impossible? Was there at any point in the game that you thought your team was not giving 110%?
No.
Absolutely. I'm here with star bench player Noah Meppiel. Noah Meppiel, how do you feel about a 2011 Chevy Cruze?
Absolutely. Silver Illinois plates.
And the seats do go all the way back, I am told.
Yep. Simply can't win them all. Cannot. Because my seats don't go all the way back.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Quick poll here. Raise your hand if you have watched the P&J. One more. Make some noise if you like the P&J show. And I think that's all we need to say.
We're going to be going through the old regular categories, segments of the show. We're going to be going to our...
Urban Dictionary Words of the Week.
Yep. He needs some milk.
Having a accident so bad, it's obvious from afar that your bones are broken.
Once Kendall had hit the ground from his faulty parachute jump, it was obvious he needs some milk.
Kendall just can't win them all.
No, he can't.
That
Like
poor
all
guy.
of us, Kendall just couldn't win them all.
This one's from Grayson Mears, and he's a loyal fan of Louisiana. And he asked,
this question.
do you think the reason Jay can't ever score with women is because he can't score on the soccer field? From Grayson, the #1 Louisiana fan. Now, this is a very interesting question. I'm not 100% sure what the answer is, but I do think they are correlated some way or another.
Well, I think my 7 goals and 14 assists would have to beg to differ there, Grayson. But if we're going to go ahead and start throwing out insults here, we can always bring up the Chevy Cruze and how the seats go all the way back. But I won't do that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this week. Don't have anything to throw, but catch you next week. Thank you for watching.